Kitchen checking in. We just got our little special gift in the mail, so we are trying, or you tell us what, this is your guy, so what are we trying to do here? What's our goal, or what are we trying to accomplish?
So we're trying to make this gentleman a lifetime client of ours. So we went on Amazon.
Yep.
And he ordered a nice high-end set of business cards. So
You
we're
have one
thinking
right here?
about.
I think you do, don't
I
you?
do have one. I don't know if I have his. Nope, that's.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh no, I do have his.
You do have one, there it is.
So.
Close the deal.
What's up?
Alrighty, checking in. We got some fresh storage on the phone. I was just telling Marcus that yesterday our video died at the very end because we have collected 200 gigabytes of content on this little iPhone X I'm using, and it said, hey, if you guys are gonna keep going this big, you've got to upgrade your storage. So that's what we did. We got 2 terabytes in the cloud. So we're just gonna keep on throwing it at you as much as you can handle. We're gonna keep cooking up.
We're gonna keep coming.
And we're gonna keep on giving it to you. So that brings us to Profit Activator number 8 of 8. So this is the last one. Sales meeting number 44. And today we are talking about orchestrating referrals. That's gonna be our last Profit Activator. And that is gonna be also in our after unit. So we've talked about the before, the during, and the after, and this is going to be our final talk on these 8 activators. So the after unit is really going to be about 2 things. So yesterday we talked about nurturing the lifetime relationships and how we can go about doing that and knowing how we have that value, lifetime value of a client.
Okay.
So we get that first sale, but in reality we know that the average lifetime we're going to get up to X amount.
It was what? 3,000?
I think for us it's about 3,000 on average a client. So very big there. But now today we're going to talk about part 2, that second part of the after unit, which is orchestrating referrals. And the reason that we separate those is because it's actually 2 different styles of communication. We're going to talk differently trying to get that lifetime relationship as we are going to be when we're asking or talking about referrals. So when we're communicating with people to increase their personal lifetime value or to increase the way that we can add value to their life, it's going to be really just on that basis of how we're adding to them, how we can give them more, what can we do to make you feel better about us, how can we add that value, and that's where it all starts. But when we orchestrate referrals, it's really about doing things, saying things, and then communicating in a way that makes referrals happen on purpose. So this is not so much how we're adding value, but we're actually going to be talking about specifically getting them to give us a referral. So it's a different way of communicating.
Okay.
So a lot of time people get referrals, but when you really look at it, the referral that people get are mostly either going to be a passive referral, meaning someone calls you up and said, hey, my brother just got his business cards with you. He told me to give you a call because I need to get mine too. So we didn't really do anything to make that happen. It just was a natural or a passive referral, okay? So everybody gets those kind of referrals. Or there's gonna be the active referral where someone says, hey Marcus, my brother John just opened a new real estate office and he needs some signs. Can you give him a call and help him out?
Okay.
So that's gonna be an active referral, but that's something where you have to react and make something happen. So it's a referral, but you have to go and actually initiate the transaction or the sales call. But where the real value is, where the real opportunity is, the only type of referral that you can control 100% is going to be the orchestrated referral, and we're asking for and getting a very specific type of referral. And so the biggest adjustment in our thinking is we have to realize that the real person, this is what it reminded me, I was like, how did I forget this? The biggest adjustment when we're thinking of referrals is realizing that the real reason that people do give out referrals is not as a favor to us, it's to make themselves feel good. So let's talk about that a little more. So nobody is referring anybody as a favor to us. That's a lot of something that people, that's what you just naturally think, oh, they're trying to help us out by giving us a referral. But most people are generally reluctant to ask for referrals because in their mind, I'm asking you for a favor when I say, hey, can you refer somebody to me? I feel like I'm asking Marcus to do me a favor, and that's why, like we were talking about a couple weeks ago, it doesn't really feel right when we're saying, hey, by the way, can you give us 3 names? Because we feel like we're asking them for something. But when we have that mindset, it leads to that reluctance because we don't want to be seen as being begging for business or being weak, like we can't do it on our own, we need to ask for help. But the reality is of why people refer is because they themselves want to feel good. So the fact is, if you've ever had a great experience with someone, it's just your natural human nature to want to tell someone else about it, right? So let's think about when it comes to books, right? So I might say, hey Marcus, I read this great book. You should read it too, like we just did this morning with the RPM plan. When it comes to restaurants or to other businesses, or if anything that's going to make someone laugh, smile, or fill their belly with good food, or provide them something that's going to help them get better, if I know of a company or a service or a person that can do it, I'm just going to tell people because I naturally want to tell people about these good experiences I've had, because you want to share these kind of things. It's just what you want to do. When you have something good happens, you don't just keep it to yourself and never tell anyone about it. It feels good to tell people, hey man, this was an awesome thing. So when Dean and Joe talk about their friendship, they say they're always trying to one up each other, where like if Dean introduces a book to Joe that Joe hasn't heard of, he reads and he says, man, thanks for introducing me to that book. Now Dean feels superior because he's like, yeah, I just got Joe with giving him that new book he had to read, and it helped him out. So have you ever recommended something to someone, like a movie or a restaurant, and then the next time you see that person you think, I wonder if they ever actually seen that movie I told them about?
No.
No? No? Okay, well that's because I think it's when you're subconscious on that level. When you tell somebody about something you loved, you kind of want to get the acknowledgement that they liked it also, because it kind of makes you feel better when you say, hey, I like this book. Did you like it too after you read it? And they say, yeah, I love it. Then you feel good about yourself.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
There was a case with the book with, what was it? The Alchemist. I think I bought it, read it, and I think I bought it for somebody.
Okay.
They read it, they loved it, and they were like, oh my God, let's check out another book from the author.
But subconsciously that makes you feel really good about yourself, because you feel like you maybe gave that person some insight and helped them along their journey. So the reason you told them about the book wasn't necessarily for the author, but it was to help them, but it also makes you feel good too that you're able to help them.
I didn't look at it that way. I just looked at it like, hey, maybe you should check. I thought this was a good book. It really touched me a certain way. You should check it out.
But do you see where do you see where they're going with?
I understand what you mean. I don't know. That's just not how I think.
No? It doesn't make you feel good to help give someone, hey, a little tip. Try this out. And then
but not like, good. But not to where I'm like, oh yeah, I sunned you like that. That's what I consider like I don't have to feel like I gotta sun somebody.
Okay, well I understand. So this may be I just thought it seems like.
I know what you mean though. I know exactly what you mean.
You really drill down on why these happen. But so then the next thing is that we need to realize that all referrals happen as a result of conversation. Mm-hmm. So no referral can happen until 2 people are talking to each other or in conversation. So our clients are in conversations all the time related to our business, but in order for that conversation to turn into a referral, 3 things have to happen. So first, they have to notice that the conversation is about our business. They have to consciously, oh, we're talking about printing. Next, they have to think about you or us. So they have to say, oh, we're talking about printing. Oh, Alpha Graphics. Okay. Then third, they have to introduce you into the conversation. So an example of how this works is earlier, or talking about two guys having lunch. So they sit down and they're at the desk, and the one guy the table, and he sees the other guy looks like he's kind of in pain a little bit. So he says, hey man, what's wrong? Well, I twisted my back last night and it's been bothering me all day. And now the other gentleman just came from the massage therapist, so he says, hey, I just was at the massage therapist. What if I call up Janet and say, hey, can you get my buddy Marcus in there? Can you hook him up? He's feeling some pain. So it was fresh on my mind. You take out the phone, you give Janet a call, get Josh in there after lunch, you hand the phone to Josh. He says, yeah, I'll be there at noon. Josh comes out, gives you a call, says, man, I feel great. And now because your friend feels better, you feel better, and then you know that the therapist is happy, and so then both the therapist and your friend appreciate you for setting up that referral, so you feel good about yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, so those kinds of conversations are happening to our clients about specifically about our business every single day. So we need to be aware and have that money-making idea of how these high probability conversations are happening, and know exactly what we have to say to get people to introduce us into these conversations. So if thinking about it instead of asking and begging for a referral, we need to think about how, if we can convince them to tell people of us, because it's going to help them in the process. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So we maybe need to ask in a little different way, but we have to keep that mindset in mind when we're presenting the option for a referral, and we have to think about that. We're not begging someone, we're trying to help them help themselves. And then it helps us too, and it's a big happy circle. And
then subconsciously, because I understand exactly what you mean, because there'd be sometimes it's like, I feel like I'm like you said, like, yeah, like begging, I feel needy.
Can you help me?
Like, you know what I mean? And that's just how it felt
and
coming
I felt
across.
The same way
you know what I mean? I was just like, I just don't like.
I felt the same way too.
I'm just like, because I know I'm not even like that. Like, oh, can you call me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Baby, I'm sorry. I missed you.
Right?
Call me.
So.
Okay,
still, that's going to be a challenge, because it's still hard not to think of it that way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if we help them help themselves by doing that referral.
Yeah, but it's
it's a mindset.
Yeah. No, I completely get it. It's just.
So even if you don't like it, we just got to think when we do it, think that way, think that way, think that way. And then see if it works for us. If it doesn't work, we don't have to do it, but it's something we can test.
I think that referral, it's really because of the previous steps. Because if they're like really wild throughout the entire process,
they won't want to tell people if they weren't happy.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I mean, it's just kind of just
that's
like,
why it's in the after unit.
Yeah, but it's gonna be tough to not sound like, hey.
But if I wouldn't say it, but every sales thing you read, it stresses the importance of referrals. So it's not like one person says, man, you need to get referrals. Everybody says it.
Oh yeah.
So we need to figure out how to do that.
It's like every inspirational, motivational person says, oh, you have to believe, right? You have to have that belief that you can do it, because if not, so.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to
believe.
So thinking over, now that our series has concluded, going back over the profit activators, what I've taken away from this that we need to focus on, let's see. So going all the way back to number 1, the single target market. I think we do pretty good already with that. Direct response, we're already doing that every day. Educate and motivate the prospects, we're still doing that. I feel we've got the first 3 down strong. Present your unique offer in a way that makes it easy to get started. We could probably work on making it easier for people to just do business with us. That's one we could work on. Delivering the dream come true experience. That's what we could always work on. Just an everyday transaction, we wanted to have that whole, man, that was a great experience. Provide after sales service. We're doing pretty well at that, but we're already going to be working on that because your thing's coming in today. So you're gonna.
Oh yes,
we're gonna test that.
It probably won't be till. I probably won't deliver till tomorrow though, right?
Yeah, or even next week if doesn't feel right.
Okay.
And then nurturing lifetime relationships and lifetime value. I think we're already doing that one. And then obviously orchestrating referrals, we don't do much of it all. So I think we could really focus on making it easier to do business, having that whole experience be, man, that was so much. It was easy, it was good, it was what I wanted, and then we could focus on how to get additional, or how to get referrals. So those are some focus points for us coming up for the end of the year.
What? As far as like I don't think it's particularly, we're making it harder, there's just something that's out of our control.
And referring to what?
just like production time. You know what I mean? Like that thing, like things. I think. I mean, there's obviously always room for improvement. But as far as, I don't think it's really that difficult to do business.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there could be a little extra fluff.
I have a problem right now with this dental client yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She made the order. She wants the order, but then she sent me the artwork, and it's no good. So I said, okay, any chance you can send me a PDF? So she said, yeah. So she sent me a PDF, and all she did was took a PDF of the bad artwork. Okay, so I had to say, oh man, I really apologize, but this still won't work. Is there any way you can talk to the original designer and get me a high resolution PDF?
Yeah.
And so it's just not easy for her. All she wants is the stupid flyers, but I'm making her do all this work so I can create them. And it's bothering me because then I feel bad that I'm making it so hard for her to make her stupid flyers. And I don't know how we would even fix that situation, but it's stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's not.
Because now she might say, "Oh man, I could have just went on to Vistaprint and pushed upload and got my stupid flyers, and they would have looked bad, but it would have been easy." So at the same time, we're providing a value and making sure that it's going to look good, but at the same time, it's making it real difficult for her. Whereas she could have just went to Vistaprint, pushed upload, and got her prints.
Quality. Quantity, right? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you're paying for $120 steak at Bohannon's, right?
Yeah, but you gotta wait for it, and you gotta pay for it.
You can go to old Golden Corral, get your little $9.99 buffet steak. You know what I mean?
I know.
So it's
just,
like,
I feel it was really frustrating for me, and I'm not even the one buying it.
You're a luxury printer, sir. Right? Remember that.
I guess I need to make sure that she understands I'm really helping her instead of making it difficult for her. But I just don't. Then I feel like she's gonna be like next time, oh man, that was such a hassle. I'm just gonna do it in a different way. And then she might, and she'll get a crap product and say, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. And then hopefully she'd come back.
It's almost kind of, I mean,
or maybe I'm thinking about it.
Then that's when you can son her and be like, well, I tried telling you, just didn't want to listen to daddy, did you?
Yeah, so I don't know. That's when I think about making it easy. It's like, how can we make that process smooth? Like we could use our portal system and say, hey, if you already have your artwork, just go right here, push upload, push print, and get what you have. Instead of doing it over email, something like that.
Okay. I mean, it would still be
have
crappy though, right?
Yeah, but we have the capabilities to design a system where that would happen, or it'd be like a Vistaprint where you just upload and get what you get. Or like how we use ND4C, and we just push upload, and it's on us if the art's good or bad. But we get it, and it's easy.
So even if it's not quality work.
Like I said with that, see, that's the problem though. We don't want to be known for that either, so maybe I'm fighting the wrong battle. But like we said yesterday, where you could say, oh, well, we have 3 Alexas over there. If you want a simple business card, just go talk to the screen and it'll be done.
And maybe we could start promoting, like, if you have camera ready artwork.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To upload it here to get it print faster.
We have the fast version, or we could do the full review version.
Exactly.
Something like that. If you want us to kind of tweak it, make sure it's perfect, go this route. If you just want to get it done, go this route.
With your proof?
Proof version or no proof
Yeah,
version?
exactly.
Yeah.
Camera ready, good to print, or...
And it's a little cheaper just to go good to print. If you want to get a proof, it's a tiny bit more, but you're going to get exactly what you want. See? Something like that.
They get the fast lane, right? Like at HEB, they got the
yeah.
fast lane.
The self-checkout.
You know, there you go. Basically, exactly.
Self-service aisle. Yeah.
And that's something we could probably do like on the Amazon platform, right?
Yeah, our self-service. You got everything ready. Just use our self-service lane. You'll be done like that. Oh, but you need some help. Let's talk.
Okay.
I like that. Okay. So tomorrow for our early day, I know we're going to be a little time limited. But I think we should get our Facebook video advertising going.
Okay.
And then if we have time, we'll look at what I was looking at and look at the Amazon page for this other company I want to take on, and we'll see like what they've done and how we can improve it. And that'll probably take us to the time where you're going to go do your early sales call. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sales meeting number 44, orchestrate referrals. We're battling with it ourselves. If you have some tips, comment below. Instagram, Alpha Graphics West Ave. Facebook and Twitter, AG West Ave. YouTube, The Dirty Kitchen. It's pretty simple. Follow it all, watch it all, comment on it all, and give us a 5-star review.
We already have 1,000 listens on our podcast.
Oh, yes,
so
the
go
podcast.
ahead. So go ahead and keep listening to that.
Does Mr. Beverly know the podcast website address?
No, but T-Dot does.
Anchor.fm/The Dirty Kitchen. If you're an iTunes person, you go on your podcast on your iPhone, you just type The Dirty Kitchen, it'll pop up. If you're a Google Play guy, get on your Android, go to The Dirty Kitchen. You'll find it on your Google Play podcasts. And if you have Spotify, we're on Spotify. If you have Stitcher, we're on Stitcher. I have so many ones we're on, I don't even know what they're all are. But if
we're on Scratch and Listen. That's the new app coming out.
Is it really?
No.
Well, if it is, we'll be there, just so you guys know. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Stay off the Cheetos.
Checking in. We just got our little special gift in the mail, so we are trying, or you tell us what, this is your guy, so what are we trying to do here? What's our goal, or what are we trying to accomplish?
So we're trying to make this gentleman a lifetime client of ours. So we went on Amazon.
Yep.
And he ordered a nice high-end set of business cards. So we're thinking about.
I think you do, don't you?
I do have one. I don't know if I have his.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh no, I do have his.
You do have one. There it is.
So, if you remember these bad boys. Oh man, yeah, and the suede with the rainbow foil and the spot UV, and then wait a minute. You thought I was finished? Then with he's got an awesome logo, by the way. Look at that. Oh yeah.
So that's basically one of our highest end cards you can get out there. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do for him?
So we're gonna go ahead and get him. We got him a nice business card holder. Look at that. It's got the velvet on the inside with the suede cards. I mean, it's gonna look. It's like it was meant. Was meant for that card.
So the point of this basically is we're trying to nurture lifetime relationships with our clients, like we talked about earlier. And what we're kind of doing is we've already got the sale, we've already been paid, the job's been done, client was happy, but we're going to do a little bit above and beyond, do a little extra, and kind of show that we still are thinking about them after the sale. We're still keeping them top of mind, and we just want to really show that we appreciate them. So we got him this nice little unique gift to go along with his unique cards that he got. So Marcus is going to drop those off, and we'll follow up a little later and see what the reaction and the response was. Anything else to add?
Nope, it's going to be all, sir.
Okay, we'll catch in with you guys a little bit later. Checking back in. So we just showed you the little gift we made for our, Marcus's client, and he literally just went there and just came back, so he's going to fill us in with how that went for him.
All right. So when I get there, I was about to record the video of me getting there, doing what I was going to do, but before I could do that, he actually started walking outside. So I was like, that's just the man I needed to see. So I caught him. I talked to him real quick. He was heading to lunch. He enjoyed the card holder that we got him. And he's supposed to be coming back later on after he has lunch to discuss some folders that he wants to get now.
Okay, so basically we did a value-added follow-up. We came up with something creative, something different, and gave Marcus a reason to go up there and talk to him. And he went in, he put in the effort, he made it happen, and then he goes out there and he might have a potential for a huge order just from simply adding that value, nurturing that lifetime relationship, getting in front of him, getting attention. Attention follows money, or money follows attention is what I should say. And it's just a simple matter of putting in the work, giving and getting back. When you help others get what they want, what happens to you?
You get what you want.
Oh, you get what you want. Okay, so that's just some great real life example of putting out good and getting good back. So thanks for checking in.
kitchen a dirty, the dirty, the dirty, kitchen a dirty, kitchen a dirty, kitchen a dirty, the dirty, the dirty, kitchen a dirty, kitchen a dirty, kitchen a dirty, the dirty, the dirty.